and I will open the paint. Yeah. So here guys, yesterday, we have discussed up to temp tablespace, right? So after that, we need to discuss a few of the things, other things. Okay. So let's do for other things in after a few minutes. Okay. So what is the other thing? The first thing is security. Okay. Security. So in the security, okay, in the Postgres.
Manoj, it's not audible. Hello.
Seems like Manoj Wi-Fi got disconnected. He is joining again in 2 minutes.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Um, yeah. So security. So there are three levels of security, right? So there are three levels of security in PostgreSQL, correct? Three levels of security, correct? What are the three levels, Vishnu, Ram Prasad? What are the three levels of security, guys? What are the three levels of security? Satish, Vishnu, Naveen.
The first one is this port number. While using the port number, we need to connect
Mhm.
PG underscore HBA configuration. We need to mention, right?
Yeah, so see here, if anybody is going to connect to the database server, first thing, so what we need to do? If anybody wants to connect to the database server, means it's completely application user, he is going to connect from other machine. At the time, he is going to connect to the database server at the first time. What we need to do as a DBA.
We need to provide
Grant
IP.
permission, right?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, come again. Guys, see here. If somebody is going to log into the database server from other machine, at the time, okay, what we need to do as is Postgres DBA. See here, guys, we need to add the user details in pg_hpa.conf file, correct? Right, guys? See here, when someone is going to log into the database server, okay, the first thing is we need to add the user entry in pg_hpa.conf file. This is the first level of security in PostgreSQL. If somebody is going to access the database server means we need to add the proper user details with authentication method. With authentication method means the password protected authentication method is MDF5, right? So we need to add the particular authentication method to particular user. Once we added the user information in pg_hpa, we need to reload. At the time, the user is able to access the database server. Correct. So what is the next security level? Once he or
Can you
she is
share
going
your
to,
screen?
oh, sorry, guys. Forgot that. Yeah. See here, once ERC is able to connect it to the database server. Okay. So what is the next thing? What is the next? The authorization. What levels of security? The next level of security. What is the next level
Privileges.
of?
Connect privilege.
Exactly. See here, in database level and schema level, in database level, we need to provide connect privilege. Okay. And in schema level, we need to provide usage privilege. Okay. This is the main thing. Once he or she is able to access the database in schema, what is the next security level? Object level, correct? So in object level, we need to provide the proper permission. Okay, so we need to provide the proper permission. Okay, guys, this is the main levels of security in PostgreSQL. Okay, there are 3 levels of security. One is database server level, database and schema, and object level. Got it, guys? Okay. And also, so now tell me, okay, so if I want to create, so once I created the schema, okay, user defined schema, I'm going to connect it to the particular database. At the time, what is the default schema for the every user? Yes, what is the default schema for every user?
Public.
Public.
Okay, if I want to change the schema for particular user, I don't want to, whenever I connect it to the database, so the particular user doesn't want to connect to the public schema. He or she needs to connect to the HR schema. What we need to do?
We need to alter the search path for that particular schema.
Yeah, see here, what we need to do, at that time, alter username, set search underscore path to HR. At the time, he or she is going to logged into the particular database, right? By default schema is HR schema. Correct? By default schema is HR schema. Okay. So the next thing is, okay, when I comes to, backup and recovery part. When I comes to backup and recovery, okay. So what are all the types of backup is there, guys? What types of backups is there in Sybase? Sorry, in Postgres.
SQL, a
Okay.
file level.
Yeah, SQL dump is a physical backup or logical backup? Satish, is this
Physical one.
physical? No, no. How come it's physical?
This
It's
is a
not
text
a
file.
physical. Yeah. So it's text file on also. This is completely physical, right? Sorry, this is completely logical, right?
Okay, I got it. Revert.
Okay. So what is the next backup type? What is the next backup type?
File
PG dump.
system level.
Uh-huh. Come again.
PG dump.
PG dump will come on this only, SQL dump. What is the next type?
File system level backup.
Yeah, what we are going to call the file system. That is called physical backup. That is completely a physical backup. And one more backup. What is that? One more backup type is there, guys. Just remember. What is the one more backup, guys?
Instance backup.
No, no, no. Logical backup, it will comes in all the things. Instance,
Point in
database.
time.
No, 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 no. I'm talking about only the types of backup. Just remember.
Table
Logical
level.
backup. Uh-huh. Come again?
Table and structure level.
No, that is only, Navin. That is only the SQL dump.
Yeah, SQL dump.
It
Yeah. Okay.
it will comes to all the things will comes to SQL dump only. Just remember, guys. Just one. I know you guys are know that one. Okay. So I will tell you what is the another backup, guys. One other backup type. Continuous archive backup. Correct? Did you guys forgot this one? Continuous archive backup. Archive backup. Okay, this is also type of one backup. This is completely transactional backup, right? Okay, continuous archive backup is nothing but transactional backup. Correct, right, guys? Okay, so now tell me in logical backup, okay, what are all the utilities we are going to use? Guys, anybody? Just this is a treat like as a quiz, okay? So please don't mind. Treat like a quiz. Yeah. So in SQL dump, what are all the things it will come?
PG underscore dump for taking the backup of tables and data.
Correct. Correct. What is the
And
next thing?
for restore PSQL.
Yeah, that is okay. So this is completely a table level backup. Whenever we are going to take the table level backup, database level backup, okay, we are going to use, okay, so PG underscore dump. And one more thing, what is the one more logical backup? PG dump all, correct? PG dump all is the one more logical backup utility. Okay. So for restoration, so you guys are going with the based on the file format. If you guys are going with the plain text format, you guys use PSQL. If you guys are go with the other formats like a tar format or any other formats, go with the PG restore. Got it? Go with PG restore. Now tell me. So whenever we are going to take the file system backup, which utility we are going to use? First, which utility we are going to use? Whenever,
PG underscore base backup.
yeah. So PG underscore base backup. Okay. PG underscore base backup. Okay. Now tell me how to enable the archive backup. Vishnu, Ram Prasad, Naveen, how to enable continuous archive backup. I know Satish knows. I think so. Guys, just recall and tell me how to enable the continuous archive backup. Ram Prasad, hello. Ram Prasad, are you there?
Yes, Manoj. Ticking. Forgot.
Guys, Naveen. Okay. What about Satish? Do you know?
First of all, we need to create a directory for archive
Okay.
folder.
Okay.
We need to go to configs for pjsql postgresql.conf file, and we need to enable archive mode on.
Okay. Correct. We need to enable archive mode on.
Archive directory.
Yeah. Archive path.
Archive.
Okay. We need to enable the archive path and we need to specify the copy command and
%p
%p means path of the archive and we need to specify
folder location.
path. Exactly. The location of the particular directory.
And then for
Okay.
%f.
Yeah. So then %f. Okay. And also whenever we are going to enable the archive mode, okay, I told you one more thing. What is that, guys? Wall keep size. Did you guys remember this one? Wall keep size.
Right.
Right? So we need to, so normally I set it to 100 MB. This is completely a retention. Once the 100 MB is copied to the archive, in the main pg underscore wall directory, it will going to remove the 100 MB file. Okay. So this is the way we need to, okay, set the archive mode. Okay. So this is the way we need to do. Okay. And also, so now tell me if I want, so I'm going to take the PG based backup. Okay. Once I taken the PG based backup, my primary got crashed. What is the steps we need to follow? See here, this is primary. Okay. I'm going to take the PG based backup. PG based backup is there. Okay. This is primary. This is base backup. Okay. So my primary got crashed. My primary got crashed. What we need to follow? What are all the steps we need to follow? Guys?
I think we have to enable restore path.
Exactly. Okay. So we need to enable the restore command. Okay. Remember this one. We need to restore the archive path here. At the time, at the time, what it will going to happen? So it will going to copy all the transaction to this PG based backup. We need to enable restore command. Okay. Okay. At the time, it will going to restore all the things. Okay. It will going to restore all the things from the archive. Got it? And also now tell me, so I want to do the point in time recovery. At the time, what are all the options we need to provide in the config file when I'm going to do the point in time recovery? Guys, what are all the options we need to provide? Point in time recovery. You guys have forgot? Point in time recovery. Okay. So first thing is restore command. And also other thing is recovery target time. Correct? Where exactly we need to, okay, recover the point of time we need to provide recovery target time. We need to provide the particular timings. At the time, it will going to recover those things. Guys, got it right? So this is purely point in time recovery. Okay, whenever we are going to use point in time recovery, at the time we are going to use these two configuration parameters. Got it? Guys, got it?
Yes,
Yes,
Manoj,
Manoj.
got it. Restore command.
Okay. So this is the way we need to do the point in time recovery.
Manoj, I have small doubt here.
Yes, yes, please.
In the
Satish.
continuous archive backup, whenever once the wall folder size is increasing, will it move the transactions from there that for wall folder to archive folder, or will it copy it?
No. Come again, Satish.
My doubt is the wall folder sizes increases whenever we do the transactions continuously.
Okay.
In the continuous archive backup, we will copy the contents from the wall folder to the archive folder.
Yeah.
Is it copying process or moving process?
No. Copying. So that's why we have mentioned the CP, right?
Okay,
CP.
okay.
It is going to copy, not moving. So
Okay.
that's why, see here, so keep on do the transaction in the database server. It's keep on increasing. Okay, it is going to copy. Once it is going to copy, I told you, right? Wall keep size. That is the retention. Once the 100 MB is going to successfully copy to the archive, those 100 MB files is removed from the primary PG wall.
Okay. If
Got
I
it?
not configure that wall keep size, what will happen?
Come again? Sorry.
If I not configure the wall keep size,
At that time, if the space is, is too low in your file system, okay, the database server will going to down because you will keep on doing the transaction, the PG wall directory will going to full. Okay, at the time, maybe probably the database server will going to down if the file system does not have space, right? At the time, the database server will going to down. That is why the important thing is we need to configure properly.
okay. Okay, man. Thank you.
Yeah. The next thing is, types of replication. Guys, tell me what are all the types of replication is there? Ram Prasad?
Streaming replication with hot standby, failover,
Okay.
and failback.
Streaming replication. Yeah.
With hot
And
standby.
yeah, streaming replication with hot standby. Okay. What is the next one?
Failover
Hey, no. Failover and failback is not a replication type. It's a part of replication, but the particular type of replication. Okay. So what is the next type of replication?
Cascading
Okay.
replication.
Cascade replication. Okay. And also one
Streaming
more.
with the replication slots.
Yeah. Streaming with replication slot. Yeah. What is the next
Logical
one?
replication.
Okay. Now tell me, guys, what is the difference between streaming replication with art standby and logical replication? What is the difference? What is the difference, guys? Guys, what is the difference? Hello? Okay. See here, guys, it's completely warm standby. This is completely table level replication. Okay. It's completely table level replication. See here, when goes to streaming replication, right? How exactly it will be there? How exactly with the progress? How exactly we need to set up the R standby, right? So this is the primary. Okay. Whenever we are going to configure the standby, what is the process? Satish, what is the process?
We need to
I
enable
have to say to
standby on
wall level replica.
wall level replica.
Okay. That is the one thing. And
We have
what
to
about the
enable
next?
archive mode
Okay. That is also one thing.
and also
Standby.
archive command.
Uh-huh.
Archive command
Okay.
and wall keep size.
Wall keep size. Okay. And okay, I'm talking about how to configure the standby. Whenever I'm going to configure the standby, okay, what is the first step?
Backup, base backup. We have to take complete backup.
Exactly. See here, this is the exact answer. Whenever we are going to set up the standby, right? At the time, what we need to do? We need to take PG base backup. Correct? Once we take the PG base backup, in standby database server, what are all the things we need to configure? Hot standby, correct?
Yes.
And
Restore
also
command,
restore command.
primary connection info.
Exactly. Okay, so we need to specify these three things. Hot standby, restore command, primary connection. Correct, right? Once we enable these three things, okay, before going to start the standby, okay, we need to take one action. What is that action?
Touch signal. Touch standby dot signal.
Okay, so touch standby dot signal file. Okay, otherwise, you guys are not touch this standby dot signal. This database server will not going to, okay, it
As
will
a
not going
standby.
to treat as a standby. Okay, this is very important. Now tell me, guys, if the primary is going to crash, I want to fail over this standby as a new primary. What is the step? What step we need to follow?
We need to promote, right? The standby one.
Yeah, exactly. So we need to promote. Okay, so we need to promote using pg underscore ctl hyphen data directory. Okay, so here standby. correct? And if so this database server is come up again. I need to, do the failback. At that time, what we need to do?
Rewind, pg_rewind.
Okay, what this utility will before going to do the rewind, we need to enable one more one more configuration parameter on the both database server end. What is that?
Wall log it's wall_log_.
Yeah, so
It's
wall log ints. Okay, so we need to enable this. Okay, this configuration parameter we need to enable on both the side. After that, so we need to do pg rewind. We need to do the pg rewind. Now this standby is act as a primary, but we need to, as this, we need to treat this server as a new standby. Okay, whenever we are going to start this database server, again we need to touch the standby.signal file. Correct? So just remember every time promote and pg rewind. Promote and pg rewind. Okay, so this is completely, we are going to call it as streaming replication. Okay, what is cascade? How cascade will going to work? Okay, cascade is nothing but multiple standbys, correct? See here, this is primary, and same as whenever we are going to set up the cascade replication, at the time we need to take the multiple backups. Okay, we need to take the multiple backups. Here, PG based backup we need to take for this and this and this. But once we taken the PG based backup, how the replication will going to flow? If the primary is going to start the transaction, first it will go to this standby, and also the standby will going to communicate with these two cascades, cascade 1 and cascade 2. Okay, so here, so we need to specify primary connection info for this standby. The primary connection info is this primary, and the primary connection info for this is the standby. Okay, so this is very, very important. This is, we are going to call it as cascade replication. And streaming replication, what we need to do whenever we are going to do the streaming replication, guys, anybody have any idea? See here. So this is the primary database server. So once we created the database server, whenever we are going to configure, okay, so replication, right? The first thing is we need to create the replication slot here. Did you guys all remember this one? We need to create the physical replication slot in the primary. And also, whenever we are going to set up the standby at the time, okay, we need to take the PG based backup with slot name. Okay, whenever we are going to set up the standby, right? At the time, see here. So we need to specify PG based backup with particular slot name. We need to specify the slot name. Okay, we need to specify the slot name. And also, once we taken the PG based backup, okay, so we need to start the, so and also before going to start the standby, we need to specify the primary connection info. Okay, we need to specify the primary connection info. Now, what is the advantage for this replication type, streaming with replication slot? Anybody aware of this one? What is the advantage for this replication? Okay, what is the advantage? Do you know? If standby is going to down. Okay. And also at the same time, in the primary database server, lot of transaction is going on. Okay. But what it will going to happen, once the standby comes back, right? All the transaction it will going to, okay, replicate to the target. Okay. But the thing is, where the slot we are going to create, right? In that particular slot, okay, the enough space is required. Okay, that is the very, very important thing. Okay, but this is the advantage. If standby is also sometimes it goes went right at the time. Okay, so if the something is transaction is happening on the primary side, once the standby is comes up, all the transaction will goes to standby. Okay, and also see here the next replication type is logical replication. What is logical replication? How to set up, See here, guys. So this is the primary and this is the secondary. Logical is nothing but it's completely table level replication. What we need to do, how to set up the table level replication? Okay, here, whenever we are going to set the table level replication, we need to create the publication, correct? And in the target side, what we need to do? We need to create the subscription. Correct? We need to create the subscription. And also, if you guys are added any column for the existing table, at the time, what we need to do? We need to refresh the subscription. We need to refresh the subscription. Okay, this is the way we need to, okay, so configure the logical replication. Okay, guys. So now tell me how to check the status of replication. So whether the replication flow is correct or not, how to check? On which system table we need to check?
PG underscore stat underscore replication.
Exactly. Okay. PG stat replication. We need to check, okay, the replication flow in this system table. Okay. We need to check the replication flow on this system table. Okay, guys. I hope you guys are clear, right? What are all the types of replication and how exactly it is going to work? Okay, guys. So the next thing is database maintenance. Database maintenance. Okay. Now tell me, guys, I will give one scenario. You guys needs to tell me, okay? I will disable auto vacuum. Okay. And also I'm going to disable analyze as well. Okay. So now I will give one scenario. I'm going to create one table T1 and inserting the values, some 10,000 rows here. And also I'm going to delete. So 5,000 rows. Okay. And again, I'm going to update 10,000 rows. Now tell me, okay, where we need to check, okay, for table, I mean, means how we need to check, okay, what are all the data tuples is there, okay, when the statistics are updated, okay, so and also how to check the query plan, how to check, guys, these are all the things how we need to check, what are all the steps we need to follow. Satish, Ram Prasad, anybody? Naveen, Navas, anybody aware of this thing? Guys?
So seems we need some brush up.
Yeah. Okay. The first thing is, guys, see here. So something is some transactions happen, something create like a insert, update, delete. These are all the things are happen, but auto vacuum and analyze is disabled. Okay. At the time, first what we need to check, select star from, okay, pg underscore stat user underscore tables, where relation name is equal to T1. Okay. In this system table, okay, each and every information will be there. How many data tuples is there? When was the last analyzed? Okay. So all the information is going to available on this system table, pg stat user underscore table. Okay. And also one more system table. What is that? Select star from pg underscore class, where relation name is equal to T1. What this system table will going to provide? Okay, whether the rows are okay updated properly, or one more thing, optimizer is reading the correct rows or not. Okay, it will be there all the information in this system table pg underscore class. Okay, and also one more thing, if you guys wants to see the query plan, right, at the time you guys needs to do explain, select star from, okay, T1. At the time it will show you. Okay, at the time the optimizer will going to give you the query plan. Okay, so based on this information, we need to go with vacuum, okay, and analyze. Vacuum and analyze. Okay, so we need to go for vacuum and analyze. And also, guys, one more thing. What is the difference between vacuum and vacuum full? Anybody have any idea? Guys, anybody have any idea? This is very important thing. Please remember. Okay, vacuum will only clear dead tuples. Okay, and also what the vacuum full will going to do? It will clear dead tuples, and it will going to reclaim the dead tuple space to operating system. Okay, but one difference is whenever we are going to do the vacuum full, at the time it will going to put exclusive log. Okay, it will going to put exclusive log. Means it will going to log the table during the vacuum full. Okay. Okay, guys, see here. This is the complete maintenance steps. You guys needs to follow these things, okay? Whenever if someone is going to ask, so my query is slow, the first thing you guys needs to identify how many data tuples is there on the particular table. And also whether optimize is going to read the proper rows or not, we need to check for these two queries. One is select star from PG class and also explain select star from T1. Okay, based on that, we need to run for vacuum and analyze. And also see here, What is the difference between vacuum and vacuum full? See here, this is the difference. Okay, this is the main difference. Correct, right, guys? Okay, and one more thing I'm going to explain. Okay, PG audit. Okay, so what is PG audit? PG audit is completely, it's completely auditing, like SIP security. Okay, in Sybase, SIP security is there, right? Same way here, we are going to call it as PG audit. Whenever we are going to set up the PG audit, okay, at the time we need to create two extensions. PG audit and PG audit log to file. Okay, what this functionality will going to provide? This first functionality will going to provide the auditing. The second functionality will going to provide, if you guys want the separate independent file for auditing logs, okay, at the time we need to create this extension PG audit log to file. Okay, PG audit log to file we need to create. Okay, guys. Yeah. Okay. And also, so you guys are aware of DB link. Okay. So whenever we are going to do the configure the DB link, okay, what are all the steps we need to follow? Okay. So we need to create two database server, local DB and remote DB. Okay. So in local DB, we need to create a user, user one, and also we need to create a user, one more user on remote DB. Okay. So once we created these two users and we need to create a two database in this two particular database server. Okay. And in local DB, what we need to do once we created the database, we need to create the extension. Okay. What is the extension we need to create? DB link. Okay. We need to create the extension called DB link. Okay, this functionality will going to provide to connect from one database server to another database server and within the database server, okay, one database to another database. It will going to provide that functionality as well. Okay, so we need to create this extension. After that, so what we need to do, we need to create the remote server. Create server, remote server name. Okay, and also we need to provide the option for remote properties, means remote server properties we need to pass within this bracket. Within this bracket, we need to provide the remote server option. Once we created this server, remote server, we need to map the users, these two users, local user and remote users. See here? Okay, we need to map those users as well. Okay, guys. This is the way we need to, configure the DB link. Okay, so this is the way we need to configure the DB link. And also the remaining tools configured we have done. So rep manager, correct? And also PG bouncer, right? And PG profiler, right? These are all the important tools we have discussed on recently. In the last week, we have discussed. Okay. And also these are all are very, very important things, guys. Okay. So whatever I explained from yesterday's to till, right? Okay. All are the important things. Okay. Yeah. If you have any doubts, anything, guys, here, like from yesterday to till, anybody have any doubts? Guys, anybody have any doubts from yesterday to till?
This is the last session, or one more session
Yeah,
is there?
yeah, Srinivas. This is the last one. So I covered yesterday as well, and today as well. I covered more topics. Almost all the topics I covered in these 2 days.
Okay, then looks good.
Yeah,
So did you
and
upload
also,
all the sessions?
yeah. So yesterday's and today's I need to upload recorded session. Today I'm going to upload. Okay, and also,
And
guys.
notes,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see some notes. Can you please
No,
update that?
every notes I uploaded, Srinivas. The replication notes also I uploaded. Yeah, and also if you guys are, if I missed any classes, commands or something, right? Please let me know. I'm going to upload definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. So I uploaded 100%. I uploaded all the things. If I missed anything, please let me know. I'm going to upload again. And this yesterday's and like a 2 days recorded session also, I'm going to upload in another half an hour.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
So any other batches still starting, or you have anything like coming up sessions are there?
Yeah, Srinivas. I'm going to start one more batch on April 24th.
April 24th. Okay.
Yeah, April
In case
24th.
in case yeah, if some doubts we can join, right?
No, yeah,
Just
definitely.
asking.
You can join the full course. That is not a problem. I'm going to always you guys. Yeah, definitely. So you
Yeah,
guys
that's
join.
very.
No.
Just
Definitely.
share us the link. I have a time.
Yeah,
Definitely, I have a time. I will join. Okay. Share
yeah,
us the link.
definitely. I will share
Even
to yeah. I will share to link to all of you guys. Okay. If anybody
yeah.
wants to join again, please join. There is no restrictions. Okay. And also, if you
Manoj,
guys want, yeah, Naveen.
nothing. Is there any real-time scenarios if you faced and see this PG underscore configuration file, right? So
Mhm.
whenever the topic came, you only told the particular parameter we need to change. Is there any
Mhm.
standard format for suppose 1 TB database is there? These are all the things we need to enable. A standard kind of configuration file is there for from your end.
See, yeah, definitely in my environment that is there. But the thing is, okay, whenever we are going to configure, you guys are going to design. Okay, at the time, the first thing is what we need to do, Okay, if the 1 TB of the database server, data is going to store on the particular database server, at the time, okay, so, like we need to configure, okay, shared memory as 3%. Okay, we need to configure shared memory size is, means shared buffer size is 3%. Okay, so this is very important. If the 1 TB means at least we need to configure 3% of the memory for shared buffers. And also for wall buffers, 1 by 32 seconds of memory for shared buffer. If example shared buffer, we are going to configure like 100 GB, right? Okay. So for wall buffers, we need to configure 3% for the shared buffers, means 3 GB. Okay, like that we need to configure. So, but there is the standards is there, guys. But like when you guys are going to require, please let me know. I'm going to provide. Okay, real time configuration only I will provide. But now I think I hope whenever you require, please let me know, Naveen. Okay.
Yeah, sure. And one more thing, this if you said right, the vacuum and everything will run in the weekends, right? So
Mhm.
we'll go through this we need to change the configuration file every time on and off. Otherwise,
No,
is
no.
there any job to schedule, right? Like that.
Yes, yes. See here. The first thing is whenever we are going to do the maintenance activity, right? It's completely based on our environment. It's a one-time disable. No need to enable and disable based on the business requirement. Okay. So we need to disable the particular maintenance. And also in certain environments in here, in our environment only, in AWS, okay, we have enabled the auto vacuum. We have not configured any maintenance jobs. Okay, that is a completely the database server they are going to use for only the data analytics purpose. Okay, at the time we are configured the auto vacuum. For whenever we comes to web app server, right? At the time we are going to disable the auto vacuum because whenever the auto vacuum is going to run, right, it will going to utilize more CPU time. Okay, at the time some transaction is going to happen on the database server, right? The performance will going to degrade. So that's why we are going to disable the auto vacuum normally for in the web app servers. Okay, so completely we need to disable the auto vacuum in the web app servers. We need to configure, means we need to schedule the jobs in weekend, only weekend. Got it, Naveen? Okay, so no,
Yeah.
see here, yeah, though in critical business, applications, we are not going to enable auto vacuum. It will going to impact with the performance. That's why we are going to permanently disable the auto vacuum. Okay, in
So
weekend only, yeah.
everything
Naveen.
will run in under the cran tab or jobs only, or is there any different way?
Yeah, it's completely a jobs cron tab. It's completely cron tab. Okay, Naveen.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. See here, guys, if you guys, anybody have any doubts anytime, please let me know. Let's connect and we'll discuss. Okay. So this is not particular course thing. Okay. So we'll have a good context, in the future as well. Anytime you can call me, guys. Okay. Definitely I'm going to reply.
Thank you, Manish.
Yeah. And also, if I missed anything, okay, and so I'm talking about whether topics wise or anything. If I remember, I'm going to reach out in that group only. Okay. So definitely I'm going to reach out. If anything is there, I will drop a message in that group. And if you guys have any doubts or anything, please drop a message in that group. I'm not going to delete that group. Okay. Whatever the things in the future, if you guys have any doubts, any issues, any concerns, please drop a message in that group. Okay, we'll discuss more things on that group.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, guys. I'm next batch.